we have finally arrived at what is probably the least suspenseful of the awards given this evening. Least suspenseful in that this show has received an award at every gala we have ever had, and also because the title alone gives it away. The only mystery is whether this show could earn this award, Variety Show of the Decade, in the cable access world nationally. My own bet is yes, especially when you take into account the number of careers that have been launched or advanced on this show, both in front of the camera and behind it. Its reach, as many of you know, has extended internationally to more than a dozen countries. Its crew has consistently included audio-visual professionals from all over this region. And yet, with all that, it has retained the essence of community access at its core, proudly, rambunctiously, and passionately. Despite his extreme reluctance to receive yet another ACMi award, and overcoming an emergency with your dog, as I understand it, which I hope has been resolved, he is here tonight, and his work gives us no choice but to honor Steve Katsos, who is the head of the merry band that continue to concoct the Steve Katsos Show year in and year out. In a previous effort to make sure that Steve kept coming back, we named an award after Steve and asked him to come and give it out each subsequent gala. So he's about to do that.
Thanks for having me. First of all, I wanted to thank all the performers tonight that came up on stage and gave us a show. So let's. And I also wanted to thank the over 45 volunteers that showed up this year for season 9 of the Steve Katsos Show. They did 12 episodes, and a lot of them are here tonight. I'd love to name all 40, and I could, but instead, if you guys could just stand up, that would be awesome. So here are the 45, some of the 45 tonight that were. You guys are great, and also a special thank you to Karen Mahoney for cooking sweets for the crew every week. And the house band, which came together, they are professionals from all over. They make the show what it is. I'm sorry, I'm causing feedback. I'll move that this way. So a round of applause for the house band tonight. Ron, Reggie, and Dutchman are here. They've played with national touring acts like Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, and I'm so honored that they come and do my show as volunteers. So I told them, I said, if you guys come back, then I will do a 10th season, and Ron said he would. So I guess there'll be a season 10 coming this fall. So, yeah. And also I want to thank Carly, who is she's my stage manager and my intern. She came from one of the schools interning, and now she's been with me all these years. Thank you, Carly. Now, before I give this award out to someone who has done a great job on my show, I wanted to mention to you guys that this is my vacation week. So I was excited. I work 2 jobs. I do the show, but this week I was off. And my daughter, who's just turned 4, Sophie, raise your hand. There you go. I asked Sophie, I said, where do you want to go on vacation? You're 4 years old now, and I will take you out of New England. And Sophie said that she wanted to see the Statue of Liberty. So Monday morning at 8 o'clock, we packed the car, and we drove down 95, over bridges, 5.5 hours to get into Jersey City, where we grabbed the ferry and got to the statue. And then we had to wait in line for an hour to get to the stairs where you walk up and you get to the base of the statue. This is about a 7 or 8 hour process. And as we walk through the door and look out and see New York City, my wife and daughter said the same exact thing. Can we leave now? Turns out they don't like heights. So we went down the stairs after about 30 seconds of being up there, and then we came all the way back, and here we are at this wonderful event. So now you know where I'm coming from.